Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is episode 5 of Band of Brothers.
So last episode we were able to see what it was like for Easy Company to take a massive L. We saw them be successful in an almost textbook type setting because, it's funny to say textbook because they actually wrote about that tactic in textbooks. But, the last episode was called Replacements. We saw how some people kind of acted when we had replacements. Some people kind of brought them in, put them under their shoulder like Bull did. But then just as quickly as you start forming an attachment with them, James McAvoy being like the big case in the last episode, Mac, he was killed. Yeah,
it really puts you in their perspective of just getting introduced to somebody and then the next thing you know, they die, but that's just how it was for them and they just had to move on and get replaced again, and it was sad. It's just like the cycle continues, and I mean that's why the episode was all about the replacements.
Soft patriotic music playing with the subtitles.
I think we're gonna have to find another way into Germany.
Anthony's dad had one of those grenades that they had. It was empty, obviously,
yeah.
But it was like cool because I never really noticed it before, and then I was like, oh, like we see these on Band of Brothers, but it was like from that time period too. So
If you're a leader, you lead the way, not just on the easy ones. You take the tough ones too.
A good leader has to understand.
we can talk about leaders.
I wonder if this is going to be a Winters episode.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed like he always made the right decisions along the way. He was a real soldier. Like some of the officers, I don't think I would follow them in the water.
Sobel.
He was one of the best.
Sounds like it's going to be about Winters.
Winters running here. Oh my gosh.
I wonder if this is that was what's to come, and now we're going back a little bit. If that was him, it looked like he was separated from his men.
Come on, something's upstairs. Orders.
Okay, go ahead. I'll be right down.
Let's go. Come on, you got 10 minutes.
Go away.
Come on. Let's go.
Leave me alone.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's my own piss.
I was like,
I was gonna say that shit was.
I was like, either that's beer or pee. Gross. Well, that woke you up.
Yeah.
What an interesting little bed area.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like that.
I guess if you needed to pee in the night.
Yeah, I didn't want to get up.
I remember peeing in a bottle on friggin' road trips while driving.
Men have that luxury.
Boys. Across a river, across the field, and over the dike.
The field. Is that the field that we saw in the very first scene?
We got past
Oh,
All right, get him on the table.
Oh my gosh,
God.
what the hell just happened?
It's just like in an instant, it's like, they were just
Come on.
talking and stuff.
I know. Was this like a friendly fire situation?
Lesnavsky, center runner for Lieutenant Welsh. Lift and assemble me a
Oh my
squad.
God.
First squad on your feet.
I don't really fully know what happened.
I know. Was he down the path that they were gonna go for their mission? The Operation Pegasus?
The sofa. All right, let's get this done quickly. We gotta move.
Oh, I feel like
Not
he's
too
gonna
much.
die.
Hey, Allie. All right.
Grenade.
Grenade. Enemy grenade, it said.
Yeah. Oh, is this what happened? It's crazy, the difference between Winters and Sobel. In action. Sobel probably would have gotten most people killed at this point. Or died himself. Just freezing up.
Second on the right. First on the right.
Telling each person who to take aim at.
Hail the machine gun. Second
Interesting.
on the left. First on the left. Wait for my signal. Prepare to fire.
Do it all at once.
There they go.
You got the drop on him. Where's the mortars?
Fire!
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Bring up Boyle and Briccati! Go! Come on, fall back!
I feel like you can't even see what you're shooting at. The mortars don't seem to be doing, or like even getting there.
And another machine gun squad! Don't fight! Go get that machine gun on the right flank! Go! Push it!
Oh my gosh. Ugh. He's just writing about it like...
What are your orders? We got no choice.
And they just go right in.
I'll take 10 up the middle, so follow me. Questions? Go. Enter.
This episode, I just keep finding myself thinking, like, what would Sobel do? Oh, he's getting alcohol.
Oh.
It's a refill, okay. Well, you owe him some alcohol after doing that.
Maybe this is a perfect place to stop drinking. Right here on the business end of the Allied advance. Cheers.
You're just gonna keep on drinking. Never understood people who could just like drink straight liquor like that.
Depends on the alcohol.
Like,
but like
sip it without having to be like...
I mean, if it's like like we're talking whiskey, if it's like a flavored whiskey, I could do it. But like if it's just like straight whiskey, I couldn't freaking do it. Like I even feel like doing like an old fashioned with like the little orange tin is a little too much for me. But that's really barely doing anything to the whiskey in my opinion. All right.
Go on the red smoke.
They really are about to charge them, huh?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yikes. I mean, I feel like this is the...
Oh my gosh. This is what we saw, right?
Yeah, I think
okay.
so, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
he was
it
running
is.
by himself.
It is. Wow, okay.
So it was supposed to be like delayed. So he just went in there by himself.
Wow.
No shit. While they were talking about him like so highly in the intro part. That is a crazy shot. Seeing all the red smoke behind him with just him right there. So it's like no one paying attention right now. They already leave.
And then he's gonna
He saw
shoot
the one,
him.
yeah. Oh shit.
Oh my gosh. But they weren't prepared, so
Yeah.
they're just like trying to get in position. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, the fact that he didn't get shot is crazy.
Yeah, well, that's what they said. Like, I don't know how he did
Yeah. Because look how many that were there.
it. Yeah. You
But
really,
I guess it's the element of surprise.
you
You know,
caught him.
just-
yeah,
and then his backup was there.
that's wild. Like, I don't know if it was that guy who he shot first was like in charge of paying attention, but like he really dropped the ball. I feel like you would always have somebody watching, you know?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What? Oh, more people. Oh, shit, here we go.
It's a whole other company!
I mean, I have to take them out. As they're like making their way down the hill, you have like, I guess an advantage? Damn, this is wild.
Listen, Polish.
What's he saying? He's telling me that they're Polish.
Oh.
Don't you believe it? There ain't no Poles in the SS. Move! Come and see here.
Gosh.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh my,
Oh my
gosh,
gosh.
it's way too close, way too close.
Take cover! It's German artillery!
Oh, okay.
Come on, help me!
I feel like it's just like all happening so quick.
Come on, Kraut boys. Joe? Yeah. Drop your ammo.
Oh.
Drop your ammo.
Does he not trust him?
Yeah, he doesn't, I don't think. Like that he might shoot them on the way. And...
Johnny, how many prisoners do we have?
Got 11 right now, sir.
Okay. You drop a prisoner, the rest will jump you. I want all prisoners back at Battalion C.
Dang. Yeah, he didn't trust him.
Winters just has this like charisma about him.
All right.
Did he lose his leg? I can't tell what.
I think it's just...
Okay,
I think
just
it's
blood,
just bloody.
yeah.
22 wounded, huh? You okay?
Yeah, one killed.
Who?
Dukeman.
Dukeman.
He was like the one at the beginning, right? When they first got there? I think he was the one who like got up while they were in the ditch and like got shot.
Is he just like fiddling with a grenade? I would not be doing that.
You got a drink? Of water.
Holy
I got
water.
my water on this side
I
and
know.
my liquor on this side. That hits the spot.
Okay.
Wow.
Ollie Horton was killed.
Major Horton's dead.
Oh.
How'd you feel about handling the battalion?
Sir?
Moving you up to Executive Officer, 2nd Battalion.
Oh.
Wow. Just getting a promotion.
You're a solid tactician and a good leader. Don't worry about administration.
But does that mean he wouldn't be like in charge of Easy Company? Or he'd be like...
Who do you think will be taking over easy, sir?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do this.
Lieutenant Heiliger would be my choice, sir.
Good.
So maybe
Pack
he...
your gear and come on up to Battalion C.
I don't know if he will though. We'll see. Like I feel like this is a story about Easy Company, you know?
Unless it's the story of him.
I don't know. We've like he's there, you know, but like he's not like been the central focus of every episode. I feel like he's gonna turn it down. I feel like he has like an allegiance to these men, you know? He started with them.
Who is he? Zelensky's my orderly.
Doesn't that mean he took it then? If he has an orderly now? Yeah. I don't know if it's something you could turn down, you know? Like, they're kind of like, okay, you're promoted. Like...
I'm not your orderly.
Bacon sandwich.
You give that to Colonel Sink with my compliments.
Are they called orderlies because they get like you know have to take orders?
Or they keep things in order.
Yeah.
But wouldn't the battalion encompass Easy Company too?
Know how many times you want to cross a river?
If there really are 140 Brits in hiding over there, 3 trips.
Speed is the key. What time's jump off?
Still like really in tune with what's going on here with Pegasus.
Easy's in good hands.
Just doesn't seem like him, you know?
No, he's not made for bureaucracy.
Moose Heiliger.
That's me, sir.
God bless you, my man.
Like, are we gonna like lose Moose and like it'll be like a situation where like, okay, well now we need someone in charge of Easy Company again, and he might just be like, I need to take control of these men.
Moose Heiliger and the American 101st have done the Red Devils a great service, making
after?
it possible for us to return and fight the enemy on another day.
I think.
Oh, okay.
So it seems like it was relatively successful.
Victory and Kurahi!
Oh, he's missing out.
Yeah, but I think he's also kind of
Yeah.
like they're good.
Like, they're okay. They made it.
It was only Easy CO for 4 months, Moose. Before
Oh.
that, it was me and his company. Before that, Sobel's.
Yeah.
It's crazy that it was only 4 months.
Train your new platoon leaders. And trust your non-coms.
He's giving him advice.
It's Moose.
Oh shit! Oh my gosh!
Was that the Germans?
Was it friendly fire? I can't tell.
Or did they just shoot them thinking they were
Stay away,
like...
Comey. Stay away, Comey, Moose.
Did he
Look
shoot
alive.
him?
Several
I
Lieutenant
don't
Wells
know.
now!
Because I mean, there doesn't seem like there's like an urgency to run away.
I didn't know.
Oh my gosh, it was. It was friendly friggin' fire.
Sir, you're a long way from home, Private.
Oh my gosh,
my
she
gosh.
shot him.
2, 3 threats, maybe.
3 Soviets,
Gosh.
maybe? Yeah.
I was in a lot of pain, Doc. We didn't know what to do.
Yeah, well, you oughta. You know, you are officers, you are grown-ups, you oughta know.
That is insane. So I guess they just like shot at them. Like,
Gosh, that handprint.
oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. That was like crazy. I did not expect that.
Yeah.
Sir, there's a Sergeant Garnier here to see you.
Look what the train brought in.
Hey,
the
Gonorrhea.
daredevil. I hope that's not going to cause you a problem.
Would you care if it did?
Not a bit, sir.
He's got his respect.
Got a letter for you here from Moose. Recovering, but it's going to be a long haul.
Thanks, Bill.
So crazy that he just got shot like that.
Just go find some trouble.
I feel like they want winners to like lead them, you know?
No more joyriding, right?
Club?
Strayer will be in London for at least another week for Lieutenant Colonel Dobie's wedding. I personally am heading back to Allborn to
Wedding?
look up a certain young lady.
What are you telling me?
You, my friend, are headed to Paris.
Oh.
That's a 48-hour pass. It's been decided that you need a little dose of civilization.
Oh,
Really?
so 48 hours.
Does he want to, though? What's he gonna do?
I wonder if it's
first?
like a you have to take 48 hours, like you know, like
Take a
take a
break.
freaking break. Wow. French chatter.
Subtitles? It's like the patriotic music vibes.
Yeah.
So he's just like sitting by himself, still
Eat
working.
the cheese. The French have really good cheese.
I had to take a sip of coffee when he did.
I had my LaCroix.
He was getting pushed by this guy.
You know what I did in basic training? I had to eat rats.
He's like, you know what I had to do in basic
I had to
training?
eat rats in basic training? Why'd you have to eat rats? Who made you do
I
that?
mean, probably somebody worse than Sobol. Is he just like on edge because he's just like,
Not used to this probably.
Yeah.
He's not used to just, you know.
how do you go from like war?
Yeah, to just
Like sitting on the- yeah, exactly,
it's sitting on the train, and
Damn.
it's like hard to go to civilian life, and then also when it's only 48 hours and you go right
Yeah.
back, like it's
With like people just like dead right there beside you, you're just like taking their cigarette. Oh my gosh, it's like so crazy to think. Like, you know, we talk about like PTSD and stuff that, you know, soldiers
Yeah.
end up getting. But like that's like after, you know, having to deal with everything, but like having to like, you know, leave it for a brief period of time and then go right back to it is a crazy concept as well.
yeah. Oh, it's like
Yeah, he's
yeah. Oh my gosh. And even having to shoot somebody that was just
right in front of you,
right
just like
there,
that,
just
yeah.
like that. Like even his
Yeah.
face wasn't like, I don't know. It just
He's like seeing.
it was, he was like didn't realize. Oh, it's like he didn't register what was happening until. Oh my gosh.
I feel like it's a different animal when you have to like shoot somebody like that. Whereas like,
They're
you know,
like shooting at you.
yeah, and also like in the midst, and you don't actually see the person's face that you shoot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh. And it's still hard for veterans to get help for PTSD and stuff like
Yeah.
that after like modern day. It makes you wonder
I blame our government on that
back
one.
in the day, like, you know, it must have been really tough for them.
Yeah.
Especially after a war like this.
like we really need to take care of our veterans a lot better than what we do, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, just like, I mean, I'm not gonna get into it now, but you know, there's a lot of stuff that they would have to go through mentally, and then like I feel like, you know, they should have like the proper care going forward.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunately not always the case. Honestly, can't tell if he needed this or if it's just like,
Maybe like both, like, oh, I haven't had like a bath like this.
or just like a time to breathe.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna go watch a movie?
I
and-
know.
John Wayne.
A costume department set me up with these great Navy whites. I've seen this movie 13 times, okay?
Well, I haven't, so shut up. Where you been? I've been looking all over for you.
Well, Don, I was at home in Tonawanda, but then Hitler started this whole thing, so now I'm here.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the $60 aboard.
You pay me back?
And
Let's get the money.
thank you.
Surprising.
A tip. Jesus.
Are you getting gambling?
Hey, Buck.
You don't look...
Okay, so this guy's name is
Yeah.
How you
Buck.
feeling?
Oh, it's just a little...
Oh my gosh, he's like not even blinking.
He doesn't look okay.
I'd be all right when I see this before.
He just like loves the movie. He has not blinked. Okay, there we go. He was like in a daze. Yeah.
Something's going on.
Oh, won't anybody give you?
He was the guy they had to like pull on like the fence.
Yeah.
Got that penny. Got that penny.
Got a penny?
Spoiled it.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
They're gonna be like...
Orders?
Something.
Elements of the 1st and the 6th SS Panzer Division have broken through in the Ardennes forest.
Yeah.
Back to work.
All passes are canceled. Enlisted men report to barracks with platoon leaders.
More free time.
And Buck is like going through it right now.
Yeah, he's not okay right now. It's also crazy because like some people handle things different, like to handle trauma. You know, like some people just like
or like
process different,
just like,
or just like can brush it off, but maybe internalize it. Or some people are okay, and then some people just are really not.
Yeah.
It also depends what your job is. You know, like if you're actively shooting and killing people, I feel like it's a lot different than if you're behind the desk.
Yeah. I feel like the whole thing with Buck though is kind of popped back up at some point.
I have a bigger problem, Lieutenant Dike. You have men returning to action without proper cold weather clothing and not enough ammo.
Oh, no.
Sir, I suggest you take a canvass of the entire base. Get what materials you have before you roll out.
Look at him like giving the orders, you know?
He's such a natural born leader.
I really like Winters.
Yeah. I feel like there's going to be an ambush. Anytime there's like quiet like this and they're on like a road, I feel like there's going to be an ambush.
What about socks, Junior? You got extra socks?
A pair. You need 4 minimum. Feet, hands, neck, balls.
Extra socks.
Get my goddamn boots for a cigarette.
Ammo and socks.
You got a cigarette?
Things you need, right?
I bet Junior's got plenty of boats.
I don't.
They just like fucking with him?
Coat. Got a coat? Shut up with the coat.
What is this conversation? Oh my gosh. I feel like this is hazing.
Now he's popular.
Oh,
okay. I thought that was like Germans.
I still feel like something's gonna happen though.
Yeah.
Usually when they're like on the move, no shit, not even when they're on the move, like when they had to bring that guy in there when he freaking took the grenade and whatnot too. I feel like it's just leading up to a time when somebody's gonna get freaking attacked.
It's too damn cold.
Ping.
Yeah, he said he needed to.
Yeah.
Guys, I've been holding this for the last hour.
When you gotta go, you gotta go. It's like warm. I feel like that would burn up really quickly, right?
Yeah.
1st Battalion's to the north on your left flank. 3rd Battalion's in reserve. Andy, let's roll.
Sir, we're a little short on ammunition.
How short?
There was a limited supply in camp, sir.
Captain, you beg, borrow, or steal ammo. But you defend this area.
It's pretty much like make it work. So they don't have the proper like supplies.
And they're freezing cold.
Out of, yeah.
Yeah, and they don't have enough ammo.
Hey, Phil. Don, come here, look at this. Come here, look at this.
Well, everyone's ping, so hold on. What is it? Oh, who is it?
Hey, pal, what happened?
What is it?
Where the hell are you going?
They came out of nowhere. They slaughtered us.
Well, like, let's ask everybody then.
They look like traumatized now.
Yeah.
Kid, you got any grenades?
Got ammo.
I guess, yeah. You give us what you got. We're gonna need it.
Got any grenades, please?
Who's got grenades?
Gosh.
Private, what do you got? Give me that.
Try to get ammo. Is that Jimmy Fallon?
Is it?
It's weird.
That's so unbelievably random. That's more random than Friends.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Take it, Captain. Panzer Division's about to cut the road south.
You look so young, too.
I mean, this shit was like 23,
We're all so
24
young.
years ago.
We're supposed to be surrounded.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Well, I feel like next episode they're going to go through some shit because they still haven't really explained. I mean, I'm assuming, just like a battle of some sorts, but...
I guess, like, it is like what you said. They're probably just coming in to switch out because the other ones obviously got...
fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, they all had, like, the same look of defeat.
I know.
Leaving.
Like, gosh.
So they have to defend this area with limited supplies, albeit they did get some ammo and stuff from them, but I feel like the next episode's going to be crazy.
Yeah. Off they go.
Let's see if they give us a little text here to tell us what actually happened to the other guys.
Oh.
Winter clothing.
So literally they were just low on everything.
So I feel like this episode kind of reaffirmed like how much of a badass Winters is. It definitely feels as though he's best in the field. I know that he can do the other stuff too, but I also thought this episode was interesting to show like what he's dealing with internally as well. When he had his little 48-hour pass and he was in Paris, he kept seeing that kid in the back of the bus and he kept thinking about the kid that he shot. But I mean, like, we were anticipating kind of a big moment for Winters because of the actual people who were telling the story prior to this episode actually kind of kicking into gear.
Yeah, I feel like this episode really highlighted how good of a leader he was. And just, I mean, he just, like, he's able to keep his head level in the face of everything. I mean, even though he is going through stuff like we saw in Paris, but he's able to,
like compartmentalize it.
Yeah. And stay in the game basically. Whereas somebody like Sobel,
I kept thinking about that.
Yeah, he probably would not have been able to handle it, and probably would have gotten people killed because he just couldn't keep it together in a time like that.
After hearing one of the guys from the beginning as well talk about there's certain people that you wouldn't want to follow at all, and there's certain people that you would gravitate towards, like a Winters. I just kept thinking about if you were put in that position and somebody like Sobel would be like your leader and your commander, or whatever the case may be, captain, or whoever's in charge of your platoon, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know the terminology that well, but that they're not that good at what they're doing, but you still have to follow their commands.
It's like you kind of don't have a choice.
Like, I feel like that's just like a very weird position to like put yourself in that person's shoes. Obviously, that's why they kind of like went against Sobel and they all signed that little thing and risked getting court-martialed and whatnot. But it's really interesting, and after that, and seeing like how Winters was in this particular episode, it really shows you like the difference between somebody who's like a really good leader like Winters and somebody who like, I don't want to say like Sobel like slipped through the cracks, but he was
a good like drill sergeant,
I guess,
but he wasn't a good leader.
He didn't make people eat rats like that other guy who went through basic training and whatnot.
It seemed like he was able to get them prepared for what they needed to do, but he wasn't able to lead them when he needed to.
And that's like the interesting thing, because he might have like the resume and like the bravado of like, okay, he's really good at making like this really good unit who actually performed well in the field, but he cracks under pressure. But somebody like that could get all the accolades and like get the position that he got being in charge of Easy Company, albeit he lost it. I feel like that's the real big difference about being a boss and a leader.
Every time they tried to drop supplies into us, they missed us and dropped them to the Germans.
Oh my gosh!
Even today, a real cold night, we go to bed and my wife will tell you that first thing I'll say is, I'm glad I'm not in Bastogne.
Wow. That's crazy.
This episode's going to be bad. I mean, not bad, like, we're going to see some shit, I feel like, Yeah. Like, these little, like, teases, it's just like, oh my gosh, who's going to get their arm shot off? Who's, like, seeing them probably surrounded. What do you see? Who do you see?
Oh. Oh,
he's trying to shave? I feel like that'd be the least of my priorities right now, is shaving. I'd be like, the hair might make it a little bit warmer.
Come is he here? Come is he here?
Really
Schnell.
awkward.
Schnell.
Oh, he's got his hand in the side, though. Let's see.
Doc, bandage. Take him back to regiment.
So how close are we to like the enemy right now? Because he just like stumbled upon where y'all were.
Watch him be like, I still have to use the bathroom.
Couldn't find the 501st on our right flank. I tied it in with a squad from our 2nd platoon, but sir, we've got some considerable gaps in our perimeter.
Hold the line, Colonel. Close the gaps.
You said they can't even freaking establish the line right now. Like what Winters was saying, like they're spread so thin that this guy just wandered over here to like take a dump.
No plasma, a couple of bandages, practically no morphine. In fact, I tried to find my way up to 3rd Battalion looking for supplies, but lost my way.
You're not explaining like you saw those guys dead? Is that the
morphine?
1st Battalion's pulled out of 4.
Yeah. Because at some point I'm anticipating somebody getting like hit with that morphine like they said at the beginning.
2 medics in one hole?
Yes, sir.
What's going to happen to us if you take a hit?
I mean, they don't really have much to work with.
I think they're saying if they were both to
Like
get
hit,
then like
mortar or something.
then they lost both their medics at once.
I know what I was trying to say was like I don't think it would matter when they only have 2 bandages and that little freaking thing of morphine.
No.
That skinny old drawer in the middle of the desk.
All right. What about an extra syringe in your 8 kit, huh?
You're just scrounging up anything.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
I'm good.
It's just like in an instant, you know? Oh my god.
Here, take it. Where's my collar? Christ knows.
Oh no, someone's already screaming for the medic.
I know, but like it's not like he has much. Is this where like someone maybe lost their arm? Oh my gosh, pay attention.
Oh no.
Big collar, scissors. I need scissors. You got scissors?
He's been looking for scissors this whole time.
Right, well, you don't need this. Not yet. I do.
Wow. It's interesting to see it from the perspective of a medic this episode. I like that we get to see that.
Yeah.
Hey, babe. Where the hell are we?
No, I feel like they're gonna get shot at.
Hell's their battalion.
Ooh.
I'm still
no,
like,
I'm nervous.
I don't feel good about
Yeah.
Man. Tyson!
Oh shit, it was a...
Come on, speed, move!
Why did it take them so long to... Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That was so close.
They're just like so ridiculously close to the enemy.
Yeah. They just keep stumbling into them and nobody's expecting each other, so they're like, whoa.
Is this guy okay?
Lieutenant Dike.
Oh.
Lieutenant.
Looked like his eyes were open.
I know.
Sir, I'm real short. I need cigarettes.
Morphine?
Yes, sir. Please.
Oh. What?
Do you have scissors? He's been looking for scissors.
Edward, are you serious? Only the goddamn nuns call me Edward.
Hey, listen, I need to know whether you kept your morphine from Holland.
No, you asked me already, remember?
Just crazy they're scrounging for every little bit, you know?
Yeah. This is really cool how they focused on like the medic. I never really thought about like, you know, in like wars, like the medics are just assigned to go as soon as they call for a medic.
And they have to like, you know, make sure they have what they need and just be everywhere.
3rd platoon pounded up the contraband.
Okay.
You still looking scissors?
Do we have some?
For Connie.
He's like, he just goes to the next person because they're like, oh, try him, try him. And he's just like constantly on the move where everybody else is kind of just like, you know, kind of laying low and he just has to keep going.
Toy, you missing something?
Home.
Ask him to dance stop.
Toy, show me your feet.
You watch the goddamn line, McClung.
Oh my god, he's got frostbite.
Where are your boots?
Oh no.
Washington up General Taylor's ass.
That's bad.
I can move better in bare feet.
Oh my gosh, no.
I took them off drying my goddamn socks. They got blown to hell.
Oh
What's your size?
9. Just like everybody else.
my gosh, you could like lose your foot in the snow like that?
I still got the itch. Every time I pee, it's murder.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, but I just don't have penicillin for your Peru.
What? I can't feel my feet.
Yeah, well, that's why you gotta move around, you know, so you don't get transferred.
Should I take my boots off?
All you gotta do is just loosen them up, keep moving.
He's just like everywhere.
I can't help you, all right? Just drink lots of water.
Water? It's pissing that hurt.
What's going on here, Bill? Who the hell's singing?
Well, I'll find out, Lieutenant.
Oh, because they're being loud. Yeah, that's probably not the best idea. He just like has not stopped, and he's kind of like almost like mother henning to everybody, you know, like.
Oh shit! Fire.
Oh, and there he goes again. He's constantly on the move. Gosh, it's tough being a medic.
Come on, Doc. Something did to my leg. Easy CP. Easy CP. This is Bastogne. This shit has been hit.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh!
We need it now.
Okay, sis, ain't that bad, ain't that bad.
Ain't that bad.
It looks pretty bad.
So he's trying to keep him calm.
Yeah. I mean, you still have the leg right now. I guess that's take that as a plus.
No, Doc, save the morphine. I can make it.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Let's get him out.
And I guess because he's like, I can deal, and somebody might need it more.
Damn.
Wow.
It's the goddamn Jeep. I hear it. Jesus!
Oh my gosh.
Crowds captured the 326 medical. They took everybody. Doctors, medics, the
Whoa.
whole shebang. We got nothing. They're giving the boys food for the pain.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, because they don't have anything. So that's interesting that he leaves like the field to follow him. But I guess, you know, they don't have a lot of people, so.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Those are like packing the wound.
I don't feel like they got anything for you.
That's all they have to give. Yeah.
You got it real quick.
I need morphine, I need bandages, whatever you got.
I don't think they got much. If they're giving him alcohol.
What's this?
From the bed.
What, sheets?
They're just using that.
Oh, they don't have. Wow.
Where are you from?
Louisiana, half Cajun. Et toi? Tu viens d'où?
Bastogne. Is that why he speaks French? Probably, right?
So she's from here.
Renee.
What do you got?
Eugene.
Boots.
No, boots.
Chocolat.
Aww.
Pour vous.
Sweet interaction in the middle of all this death and despair.
Yeah.
Sad thing is, they'll probably never see her again. So.
What's going on here? What?
They're doing like a. Someone die? Who died?
It looks like they're giving like last rites. Yeah.
Fight well for your God and your country.
Oh, I think they were
like praying
prayer
over
before.
them.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's it, guys. Nothing more to worry about. We're gonna die now. We're gonna die in state of grace. They're right, baby.
All right, I'll go. Take these. Give the boots to Joe Clyde. Tell him there are 9.
He really just like on top of everything, like everybody needs. Like I got the booze, you know. Like it's just
an interesting way they did the show. How we're focusing on somebody else, kind of like throughout. It really shows you all different aspects of war.
The different perspectives and the different positions and stuff.
Doc, it's a combat patrol. Why don't you stay back and keep your ass out of trouble, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So he didn't go with them, yeah.
I feel like they're gonna get ambushed. They're just like waiting.
Go.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! As he just like isn't there, you know. But I mean, it makes sense that he would have to stay back.
What do we got? Get down! We gotta make a move! Suppressive fire! One man down!
Oh Oh my gosh, I don't know if he's gonna.
Yeah.
He's not gonna survive that, honestly. Like.
It's right in the neck.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's so
Oh my
sad.
gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh.
He can't even get to him. Oh, yeah, he's gonna feel so... And there's like nothing really they can do. Oh my gosh!
Aww.
That was like heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Like him just looking at them like... Oh, gosh.
EZCP, lightning over. I need an A Jeep standing by at the CP. I sharp.
He's just like right into work mode, like just...
Doc, we gotta move down. Doc, come on, let's go.
Oh.
Doc, now.
At least I don't know actually. Was it the morphine? I don't know.
I assume.
Yeah.
We tried, babe, tried. We couldn't get one.
Oh my gosh, that's like... That's so sad. Chocolate. So you gonna like share it with everyone?
Are they going back for like Julian's body? Can't tell what's going on here.
Thanks for the boots, Doc. Doing fine. Are you still having trouble with your feet? Show me, let me...
Oh my gosh, they're gonna
They're gonna be
be
bad.
bad, yeah.
They're like frozen? Oh.
Yeah.
It's trench foot, toy.
Oh, trench foot.
Turns gangrene, you can
Yeah.
lose it.
I ain't coming off the line, Doc.
You're not gonna help anybody without feet, though.
Oh, the chocolate. He was the one that like watched him die. I mean, they all
Yeah.
kind of did, but you know, he was the one who was.
He got
Yeah. Okay.
I get his stuff and bring it to his ma, you know?
Oh well, he wasn't able to. I mean, you can't blame yourself, but.
This is difficult to watch. Like, it's just like L after L after L. You know, it's just like horrible conditions, no supplies, no food. They're surrounded, it seems.
They look like they're freezing cold. Like, oh my gosh.
Oh, is this like the supply drops that they talked about? But they would miss, right? That's gonna land on the. It's yeah.
Oh, because they said that like the Germans would get them. And,
Yeah, because they would miss.
Well, let's see.
I feel like they're gonna start getting
my
shot at.
Oh my god!
Gosh! Take cover! Take cover! Take cover!
They were like shooting at each other.
I think they were trying to mark where to drop it, but like the other planes
Yeah.
were shooting at their planes. Oh my gosh.
47s. Bring supplies. It's a drop.
Okay.
So then why were the other ones shooting? Oh. Oh wow! Oh! So they did have supplies. That must have been like to see that, you know, be
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, finally. The relief. Ooh.
Cette pression, essaie de trouver l'artère.
D'accord.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Find the artery.
Gosh.
Je la trouve pas.
And the fact that they just like, you know,
Brutal,
just
yeah.
no gloves, nothing. They just, you know,
They don't
you don't have a lot of time
yeah.
or supplies. You just. Oh,
Yeah.
take it. Oh my gosh. Sad. I mean, they probably see it all the time too. It's just, ugh.
I'm sure she's grateful for you trying to help, but It's just like a tragic situation. Like, that happens. I mean, we saw when he first got here all the bodies that were lined up outside. More chocolate.
Chocolate.
Chocolat?
And their hands are still like blood stained too. Just.
I never want to treat another wounded man again. I'd rather work in a butcher's shop.
After seeing all this.
But your touch calms people.
It's like your grandma, maybe.
Oh, it's just right back again, you know. It's like you barely get a moment.
The one's calling me Edward. Is that right?
Edward? What's your name?
We just kept calling him babe.
You don't look like an Edward.
That's funny.
At least he brought them a blanket.
I really like this episode.
Yeah, I do too.
Hey, Doc. It's gonna get busy, pal.
Oh no.
Hold your fire, boys.
Oh my gosh.
Stay ready, boys. What the hell are we gonna eat those things with? Ready! Hold your fire. Get ready, Walter.
Oh my gosh. I honestly just can't even imagine some of these situations, like actually being in them. Oh! And he spilled coffee on himself too, which...
Yeah. I feel like it's probably the least of his concerns.
Depends on how hot it is.
Is this like the arm thing that we were like kind of teased about?
My legs, G. Take it easy. That Foxhole, get the plasma now.
Oh my gosh, it's like...
Oh my... And they're right
What do you
there.
even do?
Oh my gosh.
And he's not even... I mean, it's crazy. He has to work with like... The threat of being like shot in the back as
But
you're
you
like
just have to
working
just
and
keep going and...
hope for the best.
I mean, it just really shows how they all have to work together. Like, somebody has to cover and, you know... He just has to work. Like... Somebody else do. Like, all while someone's life's in your hands.
Stop. We gotta stop. All right.
Was it like a makeshift, like, drip? Oh, it's plasma.
Hey.
Oh, and they had to just do all that, like...
Come on, buddy.
On the fly in the field like that.
Liv. Yeah, buddy.
Standing on my hand.
No.
Sorry, Doc.
Oh,
At least he felt it.
yeah.
I got your ride, Doc.
He goes back. So that's like his thing is he takes him back, you know.
All in the middle of all these
Yeah.
battles. And the fact that like they're just even leaving in that situation is
Yeah.
crazy in and of itself.
But I mean, he takes his person,
Yeah.
you know, and then he goes
man.
right on back and does it again. It's just crazy.
Ardennes, I exalt you, your saints. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Oh, like as people are dying, probably.
Eugene. Are you...
I need some help here.
Yeah, they don't even have moments to talk.
And he just like has to deal with it too,
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
it's just hard.
Well, what's crazier, not crazier, because I mean, obviously they're all dealing with war, but like he has to deal with it from a different perspective, whereas like everyone else just keeps firing and shooting, and like when they're in the midst of a battle, he sees like the aftermath of the people who get hit and has to take them and just on repeat.
We're giving our country and our loved ones at home a worthy Christmas present. And being privileged to take part in this gallant feat of arms, we're truly making for ourselves Merry Christmas.
So we're just gonna keep fighting.
He's singing Silent Night. I think so. In German, right, too. It's crazy because it's like they're just celebrating Christmas too.
Shit. Almost forgot.
We got food, no cigarettes.
Frank. What is it? Lemon powder snow cone.
I swear I thought I could smell a fire. I did smell a fire.
He was like, a fire's not a good idea, and he like crashed by it too, you know? They're just like, well. Oh no! Oh my gosh!
See still, Harry! Hey, Doc, put that out!
Ugh, I feel like it might have been.
Oh my gosh, he's like, frozen.
Oh no! It like finally caught up to him, everything, like.
You gotta just be like Renee and just keep pushing.
Oh no. And it's like what happens when the medic freezes, you know? It's like they almost can't.
Okay, get up, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is it just like, is he like so cold or is he?
Oh. Oh, I think it's just him, like, you know, dealing with it mentally, but like, come on, snap into it.
Bro.
Come on, Winters, you're gonna have to give one of your talks. Okay, I feel like he finally was like, whoa. I mean, it just sucks, but it's like the medic can't be the one who does that, almost. Which they're just people too, you know, so.
I got morphine in my pocket. Give it to him.
Okay.
Elevate his head.
What was that?
Probably like marked what he gave him, the morphine or something.
Oh, that he got morphine, so the M. Okay. Just marked him with his own blood.
Eugene, get yourself into town. Get a hot meal.
Oh, he noticed, yeah. Wow. But like ultimately, like Winters, he's the one who has to like stay like in it, because if you're like if he were
looking out for everyone like that. Like that one guy who was like who kind of had like temporary blindness earlier. He kind of got it back in the game.
If he goes, then it's like, what do they do? You know, they need a leader. Is this the town that he was supposed to get into? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think this is where like Renee's at and everything, right? Oh, the hell, you gonna get a hot meal right now? Oh my gosh.
Was that where it?
Yeah, that it.
Is that?
I feel like she's gonna die. Oh my gosh. He's gonna run in there and see her. I can freaking tell.
Oh my gosh, is she gonna be right there? Oh, her like bandana thing, or scarf or whatever.
Oh, he just has to keep
just
going.
Like the next thing. Oh my gosh, he like.
Did he just like walk back?
Everything okay? Yeah. Hey. How'd you do that?
He was trying to get you up.
You did that.
He just like didn't even realize.
No, he's gonna use her.
Oh. That's like all he has probably though.
Hey, Gene. Called me babe.
I did? When?
So that was Bastogne. My gosh. Freaking crazy. Oh, the Battle of the Bulge. Oh. I feel like I remember like learning about that, but
Wow.
wow.
That takes guts.
That's crazy. It's interesting to see all these like things that you learned about in history class, but kind of like didn't really, I don't know, I guess fully
giving it visuals.
Yeah, it's just like different. It's like whoa, like that's what happened. It's just crazy.
Yeah, this show is really well done. I think this may have been one of my favorite episodes, to be honest. It was really interesting to see war from the perspective of a medic that is there to pretty much help you. And, like, you know, when you get hit, they're having to see that. I mentioned it briefly in this episode. When the other soldiers are out shooting, until one of their buddies gets hit, their buddy could get hit.
Yeah.
And they might, help out briefly in like the moment, but they have to, keep holding the line and keep shooting against the enemy. Whereas like Eugene here was constantly seeing all of this over and over and over again. And it's very sad and poetic how they did this with like with Renee as well.
Yeah.
I thought it was really well done. I really thought it was a beautiful piece of art.
Yeah. And then like to use her scarf at the end too, it's like, okay, it continues. Like, I really like this episode. I like how the show shows us this perspective of everybody and shows like how, each individual is very useful, but then also just like the different perspectives, and also how in the end they do have to work as a unit together, because like if you just had him being the medic with no cover, it wouldn't work. Like they all have to, work together and do their parts.
And doing that like from showing the perspective of Eugene as well as Winters, and then seeing even the replacements when we saw like James McAvoy's character come in and then just like die very, very quickly. It's just, this show obviously was really well thought out, the way they did this, because it's not like something I've ever seen in any war movie where we're getting so many different perspectives. It's usually, well, what I had thought initially was that, okay, well, who's going to be the primary protagonist that we're going to follow?
But it's not really about that.
No, it's not. And it really is an ensemble piece. And it's like where we're kind of focusing on a certain character each particular episode, and they kind of take like the prominence in that episode while we still have other characters like Winters there, like noticing things like here with Eugene, like how he noticed with that other kid, I forgot his name, but the one where he had lost and had temporary blindness and ended up dying by the end of the episode when he kind of got his courage. Even that, seeing somebody who was like had to kind of get over that, only to get over that and only to be killed very shortly thereafter. It's rough to watch. I feel like this episode was probably one of the most rough, just because we saw like the brutality from the perspective of the medic. And like I said, it's just really well done. I'm really thoroughly enjoying the show.
All right, well, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
And bye, everyone.